Have you ever felt like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but you still feel empty? Like you're holding things together on the outside, but quietly you're falling apart inside? You show up, you smile, you keep it moving, but deep down you're drained. And maybe nobody knows it. Or maybe they do, but they still lean on you anyway. You wake up tired and go to sleep with more on your list than when you started. You're helpful, you're dependable, and the one people can count on. You serve, you give, you cover. But when was the last time you felt like you were the one being covered? You try to convince yourself that it's just a season, but the truth is, it's become your rhythm. You don't rest, you just pause long enough to keep going again. That's Martha. Luke 10:38 to 42. Jesus comes to their house. Martha opens the door. She's busy making sure everything's right. The table is set, food is cooking, the house is clean. Mary, she sits right at Jesus' feet. Martha gets irritated. She says, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work? Tell her to help me. Jesus says, Martha, Martha, you're worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what's better, and it won't be taken from her. So, what does Martha mode actually feels like? It's doing all the things and still feeling like you're behind. It's performing and pretending with excellence, but never feeling seen. It's being so busy doing for God that you don't even have time to be with God. Now, let's be honest. Martha, she wasn't doing anything wrong. She wasn't sinning. She was being a host, a good woman, a responsible one. But being responsible doesn't always mean being available. And Martha was present in her house, but absent in the moment. How many of us have been so focused on what's right that we miss what's actually real? Now, how does that look in today's world? You don't need to be in a Bible story to be stuck in Martha mode. Today's Martha is running a business, it's raising kids, it's holding down a household, it's saying yes to everybody, going to every single event, volunteering for every group. Today's Martha gets praise. People say she's strong, reliable, the one everybody can count on. But inside, she's tired. She's disconnected. She's wondering when it'll be her turn to rest. Wondering if she even matters when she's not being useful. Martha mode is doing everything except sitting with the one who gives meaning to it all. Now let's talk real. Sometimes we stay so busy we don't have to feel. We stay so loud we don't have to listen. We stay needed because being needed feels like proof that we're valuable. But here's the thing. You can't earn what God already gave. Martha was trying to prove something Jesus never asked her to prove. She was feeding the one who came to feed her soul. Are you trying to do for God what only God can do for you? Burnout comes from hustling for what's already offered. Mary didn't get it right because she was better. She got it right because she recognized. She saw who was in the room. She slowed down enough to listen, and Jesus said, "What she chose won't be taken away." It didn't mean Martha wasn't loved. It just meant she was distracted, like many of us are. Busyness is not proof of calling. Noise is not proof of purpose. Activity is not intimacy. God would rather sit with you in silence than watch you burn out trying to impress Him with your schedule. You're wiping the counters while your answer is speaking. You're folding the towels while your healing is teaching. You're baking bread while your breakthrough is waiting. You're missing the lesson while the teacher is sitting. Put the broom down. Let the dishes wait. What's more important, clean plates or a full soul? I've been in Martha mode, saying yes with my hands, but why in my heart? Tending to tasks but torn apart. Cooking for Christ but never sitting at His table. Pouring into others but forgetting I'm able to just be still. I've been loud with service, but silent in soul, so distracted by doing, I forgot I was whole. Running on empty, but faking full. Doing the most, yet feeling dull. Performing purpose with no peace to match. Hustling wholly like it's some kind of patch. I asked him, "Don't you care? Can't you see? My sister's just sitting and it's all on me." But he didn't rebuke her. He gently called me, not for what I was doing, but for who I forgot to be. He said, "Martha, you're moving but missing. You're hosting but not hearing. You're productive but you're not present. You're distracted by much when one thing is essential." And I realized I was trying to serve the word without sitting under it, trying to fix the room while avoiding who was in it. So today, I flipped the script. I trade the plate for presence. I put down my proving and pick up His essence. I sit, I listen, I breathe, I be. I choose the better part because it chooses me. She's wiping the mirror but afraid to look in. She's cleaning the house but avoiding within. She answers the call but ignores the sound of her own soul saying, "Sit down." She checks every box and keeps up the pace, but she hasn't had time to seek God's face. Yes to each task, but never sits long enough to even ask. What's the point of all this striving and sweat if I forgot the one who hasn't left yet? He's there in the corner, calm and still, waiting to teach her, speak and fill. But she's in Martha mode, caught in a run, and all he wanted was her, not what she's done. So here's some tips of how to come out of Martha mode. Check your pace. If everything is urgent, nothing is sacred. Make space for stillness. Even 5 minutes in silence can remind your body that you're not just made to produce. Ask yourself, am I doing this out of love or fear that if I don't, no one else will? And then journal this. What would it look like for me to sit instead of serve for 1 hour this week? Say no. If God didn't call you to do it, don't let guilt trap you in it. Jesus didn't rebuke Martha because she was bad. He corrected her because she was distracted. And distraction is dangerous when it keeps you from the very thing that would restore you. He's not asking for your performance. He's asking for your presence. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is stop moving. So, here's your invitation. Be still. Sit down. Let him speak. You don't have to earn rest. It's already yours. You just have to choose it. Here's the final affirmation. God, I've been moving so much, I forgot how to sit. I said yes to everyone and everything except my own soul. I've been doing to prove, fixing to feel useful, staying busy to feel safe. But you're calling me into stillness. So today, I lay down what you never asked me to carry. You never asked me to pick it up in the first place. I give you my rhythm, my role, and my rest. I give you the noise in my head and on my to-do list. In my heart, I give you my marker. And I choose the better part. Not because it's easy, but because I finally know it's enough. And I trust you won't take it from me. In stillness, I am safe. In surrender, I am full. In you, I am home. God bless.